I'll wait for people to join.
Cool.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. This is going to be the first episode of a series called Let's Automate. Today we're going to specifically talk about automation and packaging machines and how to get started when you're looking to build a line. Real quickly, I'd like to introduce our panelists, or I'd like our panelists to introduce themselves. So we start with Ivo.
Hi, I'm Ivo. I'm a product manager with JASA. We produce vertical fill form and seal machines, sleeving machines, and that's about it.
And Aaron Fox Packaging and Fox Solutions. We're a full service flexible packaging supplier, mostly for the produce industry, but others as well. And Fox Solutions is a full line machinery support seller, distributor, manufacturer, service, install, that whole bit. So we are distributors of these two fine gentlemen's machines, as well as some other things to fit different needs and different purposes.
Last but certainly not least, Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas Heinicke. I'm from Newtec in Denmark. We are a 50-year-old company producing weighing and packaging equipment to the fresh produce industry, and we also producing optical graders for carrots and potatoes. And we've been working with Fox then, I think it's more than 10 years now, isn't it? Or just about. For that. And well, we've been in this automation business for, as I said, 50 years now, and every day we have approximately close to 30,000 installations running around the world every day. So doing a bit of it.
Just a little bit.
So thank you for the invitation to be part of this today.
Of course, thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. I guess a good place to start would be kind of before the machinery stuff. But maybe Aaron, if you can explain kind of like when you first start talking to a customer that's looking to start automating, what are the things that you're looking for from those people?
Well, first of all, the word automate, when someone says, I want to automate, that's a loaded phrase, right? Because that could mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. It could go as, you have to look at what their goals are, right? It could be as much as, or as little as just a bagger. And because they're doing it manually, they think that's automation, which it is, right? Or it could be everything from the wash line all the way through an optical grading line, all the way through the packing line and case packing and palletizing to where they want 3 people at the end of that whole process, right? And that's a different form of automation. So for a different level, I guess I should say, of automation. So really it depends on their intestinal fortitude, on how deep they want to go into this, and what their budget is, of course, and really what their goals are. So that's what you have to figure out. It takes a long time to get that figured out, because usually people's wants are a lot bigger than maybe their capacities or what they realize goes into it. So.
I agree. I want to say I agree. For us, when we talk to customers, the biggest challenge is to find out what they really want. In many cases, the customer doesn't want to know it himself. So I always start with, okay, what's your product? What do you want to get out of the line? So what is in the end what you're gonna sell to your customer, so the retailer or whatever. And then we work it back to bag size. So how many bags do you want to produce per day, per hour, per whatever? So because when it comes to equipment, we need to calculate back in the end to packages per minute or something like that to define what kind of product we need. And of course, if you know how many, let's say potatoes you want to pack per day, then you can also talk about what bag styles and packaging materials, and then we funnel it down, as to say, to where we need to be to actually quote a machine or define at least what they need. So that's what we do.
So when
I think
it comes,
in many cases, if I should add a little bit into this, in many cases it starts a little bit as a consultancy thing, trying to get the specification right. There can be many ways of motivation for a customer to look at automation. Of course, nowadays, what we hear all the time is expenses, it's labor cost, it's minimum wages going up. All these, let's say, more standard things that we hear that people want to save production cost. But next to that, there's a lot of other things we start looking at when we talk to the customers. It's of course the end thing. What are their needs right now? How do they see their business in 5 years? Should we future-proof this a little bit? Many cases we need to look at a thing that pops up more and more is space. How to optimize space? What space do we have available? And the next thing, of course, that we normally spend quite a bit of time on is the space we do have available. How do we make that as flexible as possible? Because there's a lot of change over every day. People are running different portion sizes, different pack styles and things like that. So it's trying to combine a lot of these things without making huge compromises, which we normally end up in situations where you need to say, we need to stick to where we come from and the original specification, but add to it as we can without ending up a situation where it tips over.
Yeah, I think so. I think for the most part, there's a lot of times that when you're going to automate, it's for consumer packaging, but sometimes those customers are kind of new to the consumer packaging side of it, right? They've been doing bulk for a while. Now they're trying to branch into consumer. How do you guys lead those customers into like the bag they should be in or the bag they want to be in? How do you guys figure out that part of the conversation when they're completely new and don't really know necessarily they want to be in a wicketed bag or a vertical bag or something like that?
Yeah, that one's going to depend on their customer, right? That's going to depend on whether it's a retailer and what that retailer wants or where they're going with it. And again, it's budgetary as well. But I mean, that's who it's dictated by. If they've got one strong customer that says, I want vertical, or I want wicketed or whatever, then that's what they're going to have to do. And sometimes, the fortunate thing is you can work off one layer and do a lot of different things, but where they throw the wrench in it is where they want clamshells or they want punnets and they want and that's a whole different animal. But they're gonna have to make decisions. If most people are working off of some kind of a budget, so there's some decision making that has to go on. But again, it's customer based for them.
Yeah. Yeah, from my point of view, I'd like to take a whole bunch of samples or pictures or something like that to the customer and just show them like, okay, what's in the market? What do we see? Where usually, of course, the customer has some ideas. They want to copy or something that a competitor does, or they've seen something in the supermarket. So they have some idea, but yeah, we take up that consultancy role in that way where we try to take the customer on the road and say, okay, this is what possible, this is what you can do, and what packaging materials are there, and then you can quickly end up in a conversation about sustainability and all that kind of stuff, which is of course very important.
And I think it's fair to say that in many cases the supermarkets are extremely powerful in this respect. They, in many cases, tell exactly what they want, which packaging they want, portion sizes and all that. And then the pack houses has to follow along if they want to deliver to these big key customers. That's very often the situation that we face. We have customers, they know exactly what they want, the packaging, the portion sizes, the style, everything, because they have been told that's how the supermarket wants to receive the products.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's even upgrades on machines. They'll come and they'll need a vertical machine because a certain retailer wants that pack for something. And they've been doing something else, right? It's just it's mostly retail driven. I mean, I hate to say the sustainability thing. The sustainability thing's usually an afterthought. It's a great conversation piece at the beginning, and here's what you can do with this, and here's what you can pack with it. At the end of the day, I'm going to tippy toe this. At the end of the day, how much the retailer really demands that sustainability aspect of it, at least on this side of the pond, is questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a lot of that conversation, Ivo, you mentioned like being a consultant essentially for your customer. I guess a lot of that conversation is driven by the commodity that they're growing, right? Whether it be citrus, potatoes, onions, leafy greens, something like that. That's going to guide your conversation a lot more heavily maybe than some of the other stuff.
Yeah, of course. It's when you pack potatoes, it's about bruising, it's about product damage and as soon as you move into the leafy greens or ready to eat, at least ready to eat product, it's more about hygiene and cleanability. So there's always, let's say something that's the whole topic of that certain type of packaging or that certain type of product. That varies also between the customers, what's important for them. Oh yeah.
And the requirements changes a little bit. I mean, it depends sometimes the size of your customers, where people historically starts to look at cutting costs, wants to get rid of some people, make it easy, and all that. And later on, there are different aspects to automation as well. We from very large companies nowadays, things like collecting data from the shop floor is becoming a bigger thing. Traceability, having all the data available. A lot of data you don't really want, only when you really need them, and then when you need them, they're really nice to have easy access to. So there are things changing, and I would also say coming back to Aaron, you mentioned sustainability. Now both Ivo and I, we are over here in Europe on a daily basis, and it's becoming a big thing. The European Union is enforcing new laws from time to time. The next big one, we have really big one, is in 2030, and that's something people need to prepare for over here. But on the other hand, you're right. In the US, it's not as restrictive as we see it in Europe right now. You can be very pleased with that, I would say.
No. It's a hot topic right now. There's a lot of states that are implementing EPR laws right now. That's a topic for a whole different webinar that we could do. But that's absolutely 100% here in the United States now, and something we're facing as well. So thank you, Europeans, for that.
Y'all's fault.
You are welcome.
I just wanted to share the experiences.
But a part of automation is, of course, also efficiency, things like that, and that's what we see with these different types of packaging materials, different type of packaging machines. Now from JASA, they make these vertical baggers that we haven't seen too much of in the US yet. They're quite big over here because of speed. You run really fast on those. So things are moving and changing all the time. I would say I would imagine that the vertical form, fill, and seal machines will be growing over the next 10 years in North America as well.
Yeah, I guess so. It's in when you look at Europe also, we have, especially in the Netherlands where I'm from, it's footprint is a huge thing. So with the vertical machines, actually you go up in with your packaging line, so that reduces a lot of footprint. So that's also a good reason to do that for us. I know in the States the space is less of an issue. but in every pack house, square meters are important.
Well, the good thing about what your machine does too is it's very versatile. So you can do a lot of different packs with the same machine, same materials. So you can have a good sustainable, recyclable material and use it for a lot of different pack formats.
That's true. That's something we get a lot. If we have a talk with our customers, one of the first questions you will get is, okay, how can I be flexible for the future, but also in my packaging? So as less as changeovers as possible. So how much time does it cost to go from one package to another? Different weights, different films, that kind of stuff. But also, the supermarkets, so the retailers, they have a lot of demands, shelf life, sustainability, less plastic, no plastic, hygiene, of course, price. And how do you make that mix in one packaging line? So of course, from our point of view, the packaging machine, we are lucky to have a very flexible machine, so we can handle different packaging materials, but also different bag styles, which makes it future-proof, as to say. But of course, further in the line, you talk also about now the Newtec weighers, give away as less giveaway as possible, exact weights, good sorting, now all that kind of stuff is also very important to make money with your line.
Yeah, it's just efficiencies across the line, right? Across the board. So every little piece needs to be as efficient as possible and flexible as possible because things are expensive now and margins for packing houses and people packing produce are less and less. So efficiencies, it's all about efficiencies.
We can clearly see the tendency. I mean, when 15 years ago, we still sold a lot of 9-head weighers with a little vigated bagger to it, and it was a nice little set, and off you go, and you run 25 a minute, and it's everybody was happy. And nowadays, we hardly sell a 9-head. Well, we do, but now we made them faster. But now it's 14-head, it's 15-head. It's 80 a minute, it's 100 a minute. It's not having one bigoted bagger to it now. It's to have 2 packaging machines, 3 packaging machines, 4 packaging machines, sometimes to one weigher, in order to max out the capacity, in order to get the most flexibility out of the space available, in order to have everything on one production line, less conveyors, less moving parts, less maintenance, all that. And it's clearly something that customers and these line integrators spend more and more time on preparing all these things. The time from you start your project until you place the orders are a little bit longer these days because you're more careful. It's bigger lines, it's more expensive lines, and of course the investments are bigger than just a 9-head weigher with a little bigoted bagger to it. So it's more and more built into one line these days. It's becoming much more industrial. I mean, we are a company that grew up 50 years ago with a lot of small family-owned pack houses, and we kind of grew up together. And what we see today is that, unfortunately, either they're not there anymore, or if they are, it's because they were very good in reinvesting in their business, and they've been growing and are much larger than what they used to be in those days. So it is becoming much more industrial in many ways.
And with that also, I think we get more requests about technical availability of our machines. So how much time of the scheduled production time can we rely that the machine is working? And with that, we also get more demands for service. And I think in the US, we're really happy to have Fox there to help us with service and after sales. In the US time, zone, as to say, doing that. That's for us very important.
Yeah, it's important for us too to have, especially two companies that have worked so long together. JASA and Newtec were, we relate to this to the Newtec family, but there's a lot of significant companies that are part of this Newtec family, and they're all strong companies, and it's a wonderful experience to work with because they know the industry backward and forward. They know the commodities, backward and forward, and it's great for us to be able to represent companies like that. The Newtec family is strong and worldwide. So
we have done quite a lot of installations together, Newtec and JASA, I would say. And on a daily basis, we share drawings with each other. When we do the layouts and all the 3Ds, we have step files of each other's machines, so we can put it all together, make complete layouts. We can test everything in a computer, and by the time we send it across to Fox, we all agree how it's set up, how it works. We know exactly these days how many portions we get out of them, because we've done it quite a bit. So and we share thoughts and ideas. We share some of the developments that we do, because it doesn't make any sense for us to let's say we make a new weighing machine for 140 portions a minute, but it will do us no good if the packaging part of it will not follow along. So there's a lot of cooperation also on a I would not say daily basis, but very, very frequently, that we communicate with each other and share thoughts and share ideas. What do we need to do? We are also, besides the companies represented here, we are a little family of company, a group of companies working together to make complete lines. And it's like also in the case with JASA, if a new packaging style or type comes up, it's like, okay, so how do we deal with that? What are you doing? What are we doing? We need to comply with that. We need to be ready for it. Nowadays, we look a lot of into all these political issues that we got to deal with, and talk to each other, like how do we solve that? How do we comply with these new laws and regulations we need to, so our customers will not get in trouble, so that we can still supply solutions that will be within the scope of what we're allowed to do.
Yeah, it's not just that, but it's different commodities. We may go to you and say, Thomas, I don't know if you've done a whole lot of avocados, but we have an avocado project and we need to go, they want this kind of pack, and we're looking at this kind of speeds, and how do we do that? And what do we have to cobble something together from a mixture of machines, or to make it work, or and Newtec's fantastic at that kind of research and development. So.
Yeah, sometimes it feels a little selfish on my part, because I'll reach out to either one of you two, Thomas or Ivo, and ask you guys, hey, have you ever done this? And sure enough, you guys have always done something or close to it. And I'm always getting all this wealth of knowledge from you guys. Sometimes I wish there was more I could offer back, but it's a huge benefit, and we're pretty happy that we're part of that Newtec family, because we get a lot of information that way. And that whole network, I mean, all the way out to the guys in Australia and New Zealand, like I talk to them every now and then also. So that network is pretty strong, and we're really happy that we get to be part of it, for sure.
Actually, that's quite indeed a very good one, where it's cool to see what's happening around the world, because what's a hot topic in the Netherlands is completely something else in Poland, and in of course the US. But we learn a lot from each other. I think that also helps us to bring, let's say, new things to the market, and help in each country we contribute something.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think what we should also mention in this little session here, I'm not sure who the listeners are in detail here, but there's a topic of processed food because this is really now it's JASA Newtec being invited in here today. We have a long history together and many installations together in the processed food area. That might be worth mentioning here. I would not go to the extent. I will clearly state that JASA is our most experienced dealer and partner in processed food. You've been doing it a lot. A lot of processed food in Europe is coming out of your area in the Netherlands, in Belgium, in that area where you have a lot of installations. And in all fairness, quite often we call you for a little bit of guidance in that respect.
Yeah.
So processed food is an area that grows and grows every year. It's something we need to pay more and more attention to. It's something where we have good solutions. We develop things into it, and I think JASA can be very happy with the equipment that you can offer into the processed food business.
You're talking about processed food, Thomas. I think you're probably talking about fresh cut, ready to eat.
Yes.
Fruit.
But also peeled potatoes, peeled product, fruit, that kind of stuff. That's
and a lot of mixed as well, mixed products, mixed fruits. We do a lot of installations where we mix things, or we put things in. In a certain sequence. Sometimes we line several layers up after each other, and we combine the separate weights into one portion, it can be different types of melons, berries, whatever. But as you also say, Ivo, sometimes it's peeled products, peeled potatoes, peeled onions, shredded carrot. It can be a lot of different things.
Baby carrots is a hot topic at the moment.
Yeah.
We've done that with you, Thomas, before. The cut fruit, different portions on the same tray. It's amazing.
Real quick for the audience members that are joining, if y'all could put in the chat kind of what commodities you guys are running, then we can try and focus on some of those and talk about those topics also, in case we don't get to them. So I guess when you guys are packing floors, trying to come up with a new automation line, right? Something somebody doesn't have anything yet, or they're just getting into it. What are the things you're looking for in those packing sheds in order to help kind of start that idea?
Yeah, from my point of view, we always start at packaging, but it's of course also our main business. So what's your product? What do you want to get out of your factory in the end? Because that's what you're gonna sell. And then we look at the current equipment, as to say, what is it? Is there already a weigher? Should we help quote a Newtec weigher, or does our distributor, as Fox, do that? And we go from there. As to say, it's we have a whole document of boxes that we tick in the end, and. Usually it's a few talks to the customer, and the pack house visits will give us enough information.
No, but it's where we are. I mean, we do a number of smaller projects. We do very large projects. It's where are we in this case? What's the ambition? What's the customer looking for? Is the automation process something that they are, let's say, at the beginning at, or are they more experienced? Are they adding to something they have? I quite often look at bottlenecks, because it doesn't matter if we offer something that solves the problem, but then we create a new problem down the line. So It's to look the whole thing through a little bit and talk it through with the customers, that they end up spending the money they want to invest in a good and sensible way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not ordering a sandwich with cheese. It's you need to have to look at the whole thing. That's for sure.
Yeah. So when, I guess, Thomas, earlier you had mentioned efficiencies, and I'm always trying to balance efficiencies, right? So how can I get the most out of this equipment? Is there usually like a default you set to? Are you trying to maximize your baggers? Are you trying to maximize your weighers? Trying to find the combination to maximize both at the same time? Do you kind of lose a little bit on the top end when you're trying to get too close to the limits? Or do you just, I mean, with those machines, I mean, I know how well they run. Do you just see if you can get as maxed out as you can, that's where you want to be?
I normally have a little overcapacity in my weigher, so that, but I look at it in the way that my part of it kind of begins when the products enter into the weighing machine. Then we take over, we weigh out the products in portions, we transport the portions into a bagging machine or a packaging machine. We put it in some kind of packaging material, and in most cases we close it, and then we deliver it from there. And then that's basically where our part ends. And I look at the whole, I call it a work cell. I look at the whole work cell as one thing, because it doesn't matter. You know, in many cases you will have a brochure from something, and then you look at it and say, oh yeah, it will do you 100 a minute. But that's great. But if you then put some conveyor system and you put that on, and that will limit it down to 60, then at the end of the day you won't get more than the lowest denominator in your equation. So we have to look at it as a complete work cell and make sure that what comes out at the very end, what we have promised the customer, is what we can deliver. And then we need to do a little bit of a backwards calculation to say how can we ensure the customer that we will supply what we agreed to.
Yeah.
Aaron, you feel the same way?
I agree. No, I have nothing to add there.
Yeah.
No, but there are simple things, you know. When you know, I have a weigher today where if I put it and I just let the portions out in free air, I'll easily do 140. But it doesn't matter, because there are things like gravity, there are things like transportation time on belts to transport the portions. There are definitely something about gentle handling. That's a huge thing. Every time we design a line, we have to make sure that we treat the products in a gentle and orderly way, so that we let's say deliver them to the case packers or to the packaging stations in a good condition. So there are some, let's say, laws of physics and laws of nature that we need to be aware of, that we cannot just put a lot of energy into something and then suddenly take all the energy out of it and we damage the products. So that's why, you know, sometimes you look at things and say, okay, to handle these portions, do I need a 1 belt conveyor system? Do I need a 2, 3, 4 belt conveyor system? How do I need to divide up my portion and to split it out in order to maintain or get the required speed? So that's why we sit and design this case by case. Every order is a customized order. We are an order producing company, because there are no two equal requirements from the customers. They always want something. I mean, we would love to sell standard. It just never happens. You know, there are always something that the customer wants, this and this and this, and of course, yeah, then we do that.
Yeah, nothing to add there from my point of view. We do exactly the same.
Yeah, can confirm. So Go ahead, Ivo.
No, I want to say that that's also what makes this business so great. It's nothing is standard. I've seen,
Yeah.
I cannot count how many pack houses I've seen from the inside in the world. It's always different, but always somewhat familiar, and it's really great.
Yeah, I think
Everyone's got their secret tweaks that no one else does except for them, right?
the headaches is the part that makes it the most exciting, right? Because you always got to find that one thing to make everything work and special, and that can be the headache. But that's also what makes everything super exciting because you're always trying to find a new way to do things, right? And so it keeps the monotony out of the game, which is nice for sure.
Yeah, but that's also why it's so important to listen to your customer, because they have an experience with their product and with their specific way of working or their customer. And what I see, if something goes wrong, it's usually that we didn't listen or we didn't. We thought we knew it better than the customer. Sometimes it is that we know it better, but in many cases, we have to see that our customers, they know their products, they know their product best.
Yeah.
No, but it's great. It's great because I enjoy it so much. I mean, let's take something that we do tons and tons of every day. Potatoes. We pack so many potatoes. We grate them, we weigh them, we pack them, whatever, every day. And so often we speak with customers, and customers will say, yeah, that's all good, but my potatoes are special. And they're like, all right, we are handling potatoes all over the world every day, but the fact that a customer will come and say, yeah, that's all good, but my potatoes are special, it just shows me that he puts a pride into what he is doing, and I like that, and we need to respect that. Because we should not just come and say, yeah, that's all good. Just we'll do it. They put a pride into what they're doing and to make it a good and a special product. And I'm sure they market it in a special way. There might be some storytelling around it and all that. And it's our job to ensure that if they use or choose and trust us enough to use our machinery to automate the process of doing it, that their story is at least as good as it was before they started using our machinery. So a lot of respect for what people do every day. It's their life. It's what they get up and do every morning. And we do our thing, they do our thing, and if we can combine that and make it into a win-win, perfect, great, do that every day.
For sure.
Well said.
On the subject of challenges, maybe let's touch a little bit on things that we don't often automate, right? So like mangoes, plantains, bananas, stuff that might get a different kind of packaging. How do you guys handle those conversations when it's something that's completely new and might be a struggle to automate, but this person's looking for a solution, right? And they've come to you and entrust you to find that solution for them. How do you guys try and handle that?
From the vertical point of view, we need to be very honest. Is in the vertical machine there is a drop, so dropping a ripe mango will make it mango soup. So from a vertical point of view, some products are just not possible. Or for instance, if you look at avocados, we do pack avocados, but not when they're ready to eat, because then it's immediately guacamole. And
I see
so
I see a marketing angle there.
Yeah. We drop some onions and some ripe avocados in, and it's done.
And the mixed commodity layer we talked about earlier. There's a whole marketing angle.
There it is, ready to eat.
But in many cases, for that kind of product, we have to say, that's not for our vertical machine. But luckily, within the group, the Newtec family, we have a lot of different equipment suppliers that can offer different solutions. So I think Newtec, Thomas, you have enough things for that kind of product.
Yeah, I was just thinking out of the products you mentioned there, Noah, bananas, we don't have a solution for bananas these days. Avocados, definitely. We do a lot of avocados, stone fruits. In general, we do peaches, whatever. Mangoes, yes, we can handle mangoes. Again, a lot of mangoes will be packed in small boxes where they are placed very precise. We don't have a system to do that. Then a lot of them either do it manually or they go with some pick and place robots that will do it. I was thinking when you mentioned mangoes and bananas, there are quite a lot of that sold as dried in pieces, where they're sliced and diced and dried. And we've done a couple of projects with that, with dried mango.
Yeah. That kind of product we can do for sure. As long as you can drop it through the tube, as to say.
Yeah.
Can,
but bananas, bananas are very often sold in different ways in the supermarket. We don't handle them. There's a price per piece, or there's a price per bundle of bananas. They're not really wrapped or packed very often in things. But yeah, who knows? Maybe one day, a couple of years ago, we said we never touched cucumbers, and now we weigh and pack a lot of these small baby cucumbers, baby carrots, things like that. I can say that now because it's very close. We are moving into zucchini. Zucchini has been a very difficult one to handle. We're trying to find some solutions for that. We're working with some people in Australia to make a solution on zucchinis, which is a very difficult product to handle, because if you bounce them and bruise them, they turn brown in the ends, especially in no time. And of course, we can't have that when they are shelved in the supermarket. So new things are coming up all the time. We try to make the portfolio a little bit bigger every year with new things. So who knows? But avocados and mangoes we can handle and we can weigh. It's more a lot of avocados we put into net clippers. That's an easy one. Some of them goes into some cardboard trays and things. So there are different ways of packing them. For the mangoes, I would say it's more a question of how they're being packed afterwards, and do they really count them? Do they count them or do they weigh them? That's also a question.
Right.
You can do both, counting and weighing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously with citrus and potatoes, kind of the stuff that we focus on the most, that stuff just lends itself to being packaged easier because it's a little more durable, I guess would be the word, or it's not as delicate as maybe a mango or some of those other fruits like avocados and whatnot.
No, but then again, we pack a lot of apples.
Right.
We do a lot of installations for apples. My best example is that we have most of the packaging lines in northern Italy, where they pack some very fragile, golden delicious apples. Yeah, no, we can handle fragile. That's not the thing. It's more how to pack them in the end.
It's a speed thing, right? So I mean they're going to be packed differently, but they can for sure be packed.
Yeah.
So I think Thomas, you touched on the zucchini deal, and how you had to convert some of that, and then you and I are working on some stuff, or we had a little modification for that carrot celox. Can you talk about that celox, or about just how you guys determine when it is you're willing to do slight modifications to things that are already established in your machinery?
Unfortunately, we do it all the time.
That's the headache part.
Yeah. Over here in Europe, we often say that everything in America is a little bit bigger.
Texas especially.
your houses, your cars, your whatever, but it also goes for your carrots. And we sometimes see it's not the only, in all fairness, not the only place around the world, but sometimes you have a larger diameter on some of your carrots than what we have as standard carrots in Europe, and that's why we make these modified in-feed shoots on the machine that you have ordered, so that we ensure that we handle or to start somewhere else, you informed us. We asked you about the sizing, the average size of the carrots, the diameters, the length, and all that, so that we had the specification clear. And once we had that, we thought it would be better to modify the first part of the in-feed of that machine, where we receive the carrots into our machine, so that we, let's say, in a more smooth way, distribute them correctly for the camera section. And that's why we make the modification, to ensure that the larger diameter than what we normally handle is okay in this case.
Yeah.
So no, we do it all the time, and we made the double vigated bagger for you guys a couple of years back, because there was a big citrus pack house that had some special requirements. We made a new double vigated bagger on that request, and every year something new development being made, either because it's a customer where we have to do it and say yes and that, or either we believe. We sit down and say, what's the potential? What's the commercial potential? What's the value in doing this? And if it makes sense, we do it. It was also for you guys. We made the new 15 head with extra wide weigh pans in order to run citrus fruits faster than we done previously. So we made the new 15 head, so we could add one more packaging machine to that and do close to at least 90 plus portions a minute on that. So and that's how a lot of these developments happen. We talk when we talk to you guys for the zucchinis. We talk to the guys in Australia for some tomato projects. We talk to people in Italy. It happens, and then in most cases it will benefit everywhere.
Yeah. Similar. I think the story is similar for us. We try to standardize. We make a standard. We have a few standard packaging machines, but each machines already have more than 60 different options. And still, we make every machine. We have a line in the quote somewhere that says special, because we're working with raw product, which is different everywhere. And I think that's also what makes the combination JASA and Newtec Fox so good, where we. Yeah.
The nice thing that maybe we should say is that nowadays, when we do all these things, of course, every single machine will have its own identification number, which means that in the future, after we supply the machine to the customer with you guys, we have all documentation. Everything is documented in 3D, in CAD systems and all that. So for the future, if a customer comes back and say, yeah, but it was something special, and we got all the documentation, we know exactly which parts are in there and how it's configured. We know all about the software in there. So it's not, spare parts wise or anything. It's not really an issue, because we everything is digital today and documented. So so that's also why it's doable, because if you couldn't do that, we couldn't handle all these let's say special machines. It is because, as you know that, Noah, the first thing I ask you if you call me about something is give me the machine number, and then we can look it up, and we know exactly every single part in the machine is barcoded. We know exactly which version of the software is in there. all the electronics are marked, so we know it, and that's why it's possible to do customized solutions every time. Yeah.
So to my benefit, though, it's become a habit of mine now. Every time I talk to a customer and they have something that they need help with, the first thing I ask is, can you send me a picture of your machine tag or send me a machine number? Because then I can look up that specific machine, those specific parts, and we can work on it from there. I do want to let the audience know that if you guys have questions for us, this will be the Q&A time as we're kind of wrapping up here. So let us know if you have any questions. You can put them in the chat or raise a hand. We can go ahead and answer those. So obviously the common theme there was like, we're talking about customization, how almost every machine we build is customized to a certain degree. I guess with that information, what are you looking for from a customer when they come to you for equipment? What sorts of pieces of information about their commodities are you kind of looking for, or are like you must have before you can start deciding on what to build them?
From my side, product, portion size, packaging style, and required capacity. So if I have that, I can quite easily spec up a machine, and then it's a good way to start the conversation. And we have some standardized forms for that we can send the customer also to help them decide what the best solution is.
And I always ask more specific into the products, that minimum size, maximum size, diameter, because we have so many different versions of weighing machines and solutions that we can offer. And there's a huge difference for us if it's a big russet potato or it's a nice little small
creamer or something. Yeah.
Yes. So we need to know. We always say we can't guess. We need to know these things in order to get our specification correct and come up with the best possible proposal of how to do this. So I agree with Ivo. Product, sometimes it's different products that they want to run in the same line. So once we know the products, we need to know the portion sizes, and we need to know the dimensions of the products in there, because it can vary quite a bit, so that we make sure it's everything from the size of the weigh pans, it's the size of the cross conveyor systems, how wide belts do we need so they don't block. We make sure everything gets through smoothly, all this. So it's just to measure it all up correctly. And then, of course, if the customer has any idea of how the configuration they want on the machinery, if it needs to be, let's say, the packaging due to something, the packaging machine needs to be on the left side, whatever, then it's nice to know from the beginning. But if not, it's not a big deal.
Yes, and that diameter and commodity size is so important, because there are some retailers that will ask for a jumbo or small colossal onion in a consumer sized bag. That's their thing, right? But people don't think about that when they're speccing out weighers and baggers, that it makes all the difference in the world when you're trying to run a big onion through certain size weigh heads and certain bagging machines. Because if it's not designed for a big onion, it's just not going to work. It's not going to be successful, and that's such a critical question to ask. And you have to nail the customer down on it. I mean, we have to know, because it makes all the difference in the world.
Absolutely.
I agree completely. And that's from our point of view, of course, always a difficult one is the bag size. That's always the end of every discussion is the bag size. How big should the bag be? And unfortunately, 2 kilo of potatoes is not the same size around the world, especially if you talk about russets versus creamers, that kind of discussion. That's always let's say a nice discussion to come up with the right sizing.
Absolutely. Well, guys, there's not any questions coming through, so I think this is a good place to call it. filled up a full hour. I think that was a good conversation. I'd like to thank everyone for joining. If you guys have any questions or you want to get in touch with the team, you can email us at info@foxbag.com. And you can always visit our website to help support with any bags or packaging needs. All of the equipment from JASA and Newtec is on the Fox website, as well as their website or links to their websites too. So again, thanks everyone for coming. Thank you, Victoria and Eileen, for putting this all together. Thomas, go ahead.
And I guess it's safe to say we will all be present at the Fox booth at the IFPA in Orlando in October as well.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
for sure.
Yeah, come by and say hi to everyone, meet everyone in person.
That's good.
Alrighty, guys. I appreciate the time.
Thank you guys for hosting this.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Aye.